Hello and welcome to Bozeman Bucks Baseball on KBOZ ESPN 1230 and also on our website at bozemanbaseball.com. It's the game of the year so far for both teams here tonight, and fittingly so. It will be the Bozeman Bucks against the Billings Scarlets, as these two familiar foes will meet for the 9th time. But this game here is a very important one because whoever wins this game is guaranteed a spot in the championship game. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout and come back with the starting lineups for both teams and the opening pitch from Denton Field here in Miles City, Montana. It's the state tournament, and it's going to be the Bozeman Bucks and the Billings Scarlets. You're listening to Bucks Baseball, KBOZ ESPN 1230. So now Kyle enters the gauntlet of 4 straight left-handed batters for Billings. The 1-1 pitch lifted into left field, shallow. It looks like it's going to drop. A diving effort by Caleb. Did he get it? He did! What a catch out there in left field by Caleb Schlender that saves a run, and that'll do it for the Billings Scarlets in the top of the 3rd inning. A 1-1. Hit through the hole on the left side, past the drawn-in infield. 1 run scores. Here comes Anthony Renard. He will score a 2-run single by Andy Ballinger as the infield in backfired there as Bozeman takes a 3-0 lead. It is the bottom of the 6th inning, and so far Bozeman is tied with Billings, and both teams have 6 runs, and both teams have got there in a very different manner. Bozeman has knocked out 11 hits, while the Scarlets have just 5, but Bozeman has had a runner thrown out at home plate. The Scarlets just snuck a runner in at home plate, and Bozeman has also committed 5 errors. And Kyle's going to sky the fastball into shallow center field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Kyle racing towards second base, and Bozeman catches a break. As you got to score that a double, as nobody really got to it, as Kyle got a lot of air under it. Maybe a bad read by either Justin Black or the shortstop, because it really looked like coming off the bat that should have been caught, but it somehow landed out there. And give Kyle Britt some credit. He was running all the way, and he gets into second base. So a promising start to the bottom of the 6th inning for Bozeman. There, Anthony Renard was squaring around a bunt, and thankfully for Bozeman, a wild pitch puts runners at 2nd and 3rd. So Anthony, who's 3 for 3, will have a chance to swing away with the infield in for Billings. 1-0 pitch, back up the middle, a base hit for Anthony Renard. 1 run scores. Here comes Caleb Schlender. He's going to try to score. The throw is going to be cut off, and a 2-run single by Anthony Renard, who is now 4 for 4. So Renard continues his hot hitting. He did hit .461 on the season. He's now 4 for 4 in this ball game, and now is 7 for 10 in the state tournament. Bozeman takes an 8-6 lead. So Andy Ballinger, the batter. Ballinger is 2 for 3. First pitch to Andy, a little check swing back to the pitcher. To second for 1, on to first base. It's a low throw, dug out, and Ballinger doesn't like it, but he is out at first base. A 1-6-3 double play. Wide now returns to the mound and zeroes in on his catcher, Andy Ballinger. Has what he wants. Kicks and delivers. Slider got him swinging, a beautiful pitch. Muller slams the bat in frustration, and that is the inning as Jamin Widener comes in and gets through the top of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's Bozeman 8, Billings 6. You're listening to Bucks Baseball, KBOZ, ESPN 1230. So 0-2. Here's the pitch from Gilmore. Fastball called, strike 3 on the outside. Gilmore strikes out the side in the bottom of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. The plot thickens. The intensity is increasing as it's now the late innings. Bottom of the 8th. Bozeman with a 2-run lead, 8-6 over the Scarlets. And I guess the good news for Scarlet fans about that last inning was they rolled it back over, so in the 9th they will have their number 2, 3, and 4 hitters up with a chance
to come back against Bozeman. But right now, the Bucks have their top of the lineup coming up to the plate, and let's see if Bozeman can add a little bit of insurance. Brendan Phillips, Kyle Britt, and Caleb Schlender. Phillips is 2 for 4.
Tying run at third base. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball missed low for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike to count. This is where you hear Coach Brown from Major League say, forget about the ice speed, throw him the heater.
The 2-1 pitch from Weidenauer. Fastball, bouncing ball through the hole on the left side. Kyle buys to get it. The tying run is going to score, and it's now 8-8. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third. The pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed. Abate with a big-time strikeout, and Bozeman slithers out of a big-time jam in the 12th.
Andrew Abate. Again, Abate is 3 for 27 on the season, a 1.11 batting average. So, Brendan Phillips away from third, Caleb Schlender from second, and Andy Ballinger from first. It's time for the Big Bats to make some noise. So here we go. 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 13th inning. The windup and the pitch from Moore. Fastball is high, that's ball 4, and that's how this ball game is going to end. Abate's got to go down to first base. His teammates are telling him that, as once he makes it down there, there is the ball game, and Bozeman comes up with a win in the bottom of the 13th inning, 9-8. Wow, let's take a break, a 1-minute break, and we'll come back and wrap this one up. Andrew Abate gets the game-winning RBI on a walk, and Bozeman advances to the championship game of the state tournament. A tough one to take for the Scarlets, who played awesome as well. A tough one where you really wish that neither team had to lose this game. Bozeman wins 9-8. Back in a minute. You're listening to Bucks Baseball, KBOZ, ESPN 1230.